Yes, guys, the next part of this story, you know what I mean? The Turkey calamity that's going on out there. Got the next piece for you. I'm going to go straight in. No talking about it. Let's go in. Let's go straight in.
There's a moment of disbelief at seeing light. Then comes the smile, the joy at knowing he's free after 50 hours in crushing concrete.
You see what I'm saying?
God is great at the chance as they celebrate saving 3-year-old Karam in Idlib last week. His father shielded him from the rubble, but with so few rescuers on the ground in Syria, both lay helpless as their mother and sister fell silent and died next to them.
After a while, my wife stopped talking. Karam and I were still there. I was in a kneeling down position. I was kneeling over Karam, and the rubble was up to my legs. It was all taking too long.
The focus is now on keeping the living alive. Survivors have little choice but to find whatever shelter they can within the fallen buildings.
Amazing that was.
We now live on the streets. We stay there, and when we feel we're falling asleep, we get in the car that we covered. That's where we sleep.
Madness.
Aid is being promised, but not fully delivered. After leaving Turkey, the United Nations aid chief Martin Griffiths toured Aleppo in Syria and said help is coming. But the UN has to find new routes over the border if it's to meet the mounting need.
They need a lot of help. You understand me? They do need a lot of help, these people. So I hope everybody can come together. You understand me? As human and as humanitarian, and try and get some help out to these people. You know what I mean? Although you don't have to travel there. You know what I mean? If you can travel there, then you can. You know, but if you can't, then a little donation or anything like that would be very, very welcome to them. You understand me? If you can send clothes over there. You know what I mean? A few tents and that. Well, anything we can do really, just to help out the situation. You understand what I mean? Which will be very, very grateful to the people. We lost so much, you know what I mean? They lost so much, families, home. Please, you know what I mean? I'm asking, Dr. Cookie's asking, you know, any little help will be grateful for these people. You understand?
Needs of millions. This hospital in northern Syria, filmed by BBC Arabic, has had to carry out multiple amputations on children with very little equipment. More than 3.5 million Syrians came to Turkey to escape the horrors of war. In Antakya, their hopes that this would be a safe home have been destroyed. And although this camp is getting some help from the UK charity Refugees, key supplies are still short. After a decade of trying to lift themselves out of grinding poverty, these families are having to start again. It's a daily struggle, she tells me. If I'm working, we are eating. If not, we're dependent on the charity of random people. Life has become expensive, and the dignity of those who've had to leave their homes has been affected. Our people have been decimated. As dusk brings freezing temperatures, these families can only hope that dawn will bring them the strength to build their lives again. Laura Bicker, BBC News in Antakya on the Turkey-Syria border.
Family, as I say, anything we can do to help. You get me? Anything we can do. Can get some clothes sent out there. You understand what I say? Can send a little £1 or £2. Every little thing help, you know what I mean? It's very bad what's going on in that country still, I'm not going to lie to you. You know? Really touching. Well, here we go. Dr. Cookie. Here again, you understand me? Please, we just need help. You understand what I say? Anything we can do for them, we can do for them. You know what I mean? It's not their fault these things happen. You understand what I say? So, yeah, tune in for the next one. We're going again. Outer Road.